y'all the reason we keep pushing. Keep on talking, we like
These
it.
people keep talking about me, but I don't care what they say. These people keep talking about me, but I don't care what they say. They talking about, they hating on me, they want to see me fall. These people keep talking about me, but I don't care what they say.
Que paso, Mufaso, and welcome to another episode of Project Expertise, where I'm the project, and I give you the expertise based on some biblical scriptures, some esoteric knowledge, really is biblical scriptures, and maybe a little bit of Stoic philosophy to package it all up to bring you information. Just a disclaimer, I may be talking out loud to myself, and guess what? You get the opportunity to overhear. Sitting in with me is nobody because Dr. Bearstein has the night off, so it's just me writing dolo. But I hope you had a great weekend. Monday is here. It is 12:44 in the a.m. in Charlotte, North Carolina, and you must be wondering by now. You have to be wondering. You've seen the thumbnail. It has occurred to you just like it has occurred to everybody else in the world. Oh, what you talking about, Diddy? He rules the world. The question at hand, is Satan the ruler of this world? Now, there's a lot of complaints in the world. There's a lot of protests. There's a lot of backlash. There are a lot of social justice warriors that would like to save the world. Now, I'm here to share some information with you. If you're a believer, you're going to be right on with me. If you do not believe, perhaps these universal laws, which is also a biblical law, I'm going to share with you may just change your mind. Now, before we get started, let's do some housekeeping. I think you know the YouTube etiquette. If not, let me help you with it. You should like, you should share, you should subscribe, you should hit the notification bell, or the notification bell just might hit you. Stranger things are happening in this world because we are under spiritual warfare. Spiritual attacks are going on, and I'm not going to hold you up a long time. We're going to get right into the information because I have a trip that I am taking tomorrow, and I got to get packed. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Ma'am, have a seat, ma'am. Sir, don't you skip this video. If you stay with me, I'm going to share with you 3 biblical verses that prove that Satan is the god of this world. Satan, Lucifer, Beelzebub, whatever you want, Baphomet, it does not matter, rules this world. We are under his judgment right now until the appointed time that we do not know when everything changes. But I'm here to prove it to you right now. All the ills of the world will not change. All the corruption of the world will not change. The poverty, the broke, the busted, the disgusted shall not change for the masses because Satan is the ruler of this world. And let's get into the information like right now. What we're going to do first and foremost, let's go to the King James version of the Bible, whatever version you prefer. We're going to go with King James. We're going to go to the book of John, chapter 14, verse 30, and let's see what the first apostle had to say to us about said subject. Once again, I'm going to read, so you don't have to. If you do not know the rules of this show, I read. You don't have to. Sit back and relax. From the King James version of the Bible, the book of John, chapter 14, verse 30, and it reads, "Hereafter I will not talk much." This is Jesus talking. Jesus, Yeshua, Yahusha, whatever you want to pronounce. He goes by many names. Verse 30 reads, "Hereafter I will not talk much with you, for the prince of this world cometh, and hath nothing in for me." Once again, from the book of John in the King James version of the Bible, chapter 14, verse 30, it reads, "Hereafter I will not talk much with you, for the prince of this world cometh, and hath nothing in for me." All right. What could that mean? I know that's a little wordy. So let's take a look. Pretty much it is saying to us that the prince of this world is Satan. He is the prince of air, the prince, the king, the prince of communication. Back in the day, radio host came on saying, now on air. You see the signs in the back, on air. Communication runs by airwaves, right? Radio waves, sound waves. That is all ruled today until further notice, until the change comes by the prince of darkness, by Satan, Lucifer, Baphomet, Beelzebub, whatever you like to call him or her. We don't know if it's him or her. Rules because the prince of the air. And what's happening is this is Jesus, Yeshua, Yahusha, however you want to enunciate, goes by many names, having a conversation with John. Now, if you do not know, Jesus spoke in parables for those that have eyes to see, ears to hear. Everyone is not meant to understand. That's why probably more often than not, you disagree, start arguments, want to say, especially if it's black people, the white man wrote the Bible. Correction. Moving right along to our next clue. The second verse in the Bible that clearly states who rules this world, and we can find it from the Apostle Paul in his letter to the Corinthians. This is in 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 4 of 44. From the King James Version of the Bible, and it reads, in whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of glorious gospel of Christ, who is the image of God, should shine unto them. Once again, here's the clue. In whom the God of this world, the God of this world, he's not telling you the God in heaven, the creator, the most high, the God of this world has blinded the minds. All the non-believers, all that wants to put hyperbole in the conversation, those that tell you the prosperity gospel, all about the money. It's all about the money in the ministry. We all know it's all about the money in the ministry, has blinded you. They are blind. It tells us in the book not to believe, that we're going to run into false prophets, not telling you I am one, but I have been blessed, graced, and given the understanding to have eyes to see and ears to hear. Once again, this is 2 Corinthians. This is the letter to the Corinthians by the Apostle Paul for the King James Version of the Bible, in whom the God of this world has blinded minds. Right, has got them blind, and least the light of the glorious gospel of Christ, the glorious gospel of Yahusha, the glorious gospel of Yahuwah, however you want to enunciate the name, the glorious gospel of Christ, who is the image, not God, the image of God, should shine unto them. Very powerful, telling you that the God of this world has blinded the minds. Blinded the minds that think that it's supposed to be changed. Blinded the minds of the people that think that you're supposed to have so much equality. Blinded of the minds that forget what Ephesians told us, that we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but wickedness, powers, principalities, evil in high places. I paraphrase that for you. That's not going to change. Why? Because the God of the world, those are his minions. Those are his servants. Those are the people that's doing you harm. So every time you want to make these exposing Hollywood, no, the hell you're not. They put it in your face. Why? Because the God of this world has blinded y'all, and you're going to keep paying money to go see sorcery, magic, witchcraft, debauchery, broke, busted, disgusted, slave movies, etc., etc. Moving right along to that third verse that I promised you, and I went to the Amplified Version of the Bible. This is coming from 1 John chapter 5, verse 19, from the Amplified Bible, so we can really get our teeth into this meat. I'm reading so you don't have to. I hope you figured it out by now. Verse 19, we know for a fact that we are of God, and the whole world around us lies in the power of the evil one, opposing God and its precipice. Let's break this down. For we know, check this out, for we know for a fact that we are of God. Now, that we is not as big as you think, because there are demons walking among us. There are NPCs walking among us. There are evildoers walking among us. There are witches, warlocks in your secret societies, your fraternities, what have you, casting spells. So that we is up to you to know if you're a part of the we. Me, I am going to stand in that line with the we. We know for a fact that we are of God. I don't know what you of. That's up to you. I'm not here to judge you. I'm not here to convince you. Sir, ma'am, I'm not a pastor. I'm not a bishop. I'm not a prophet. I'm not a prophetess. I'm not even a damn deacon. I'm just someone that can hear and see and believe in the word of God, so I'm sharing it with you. We know for a fact that we are of God. And the whole world around us lies in the power of the evil one. The financial power, the governmental power, the Hollywood power, the music industry power, the corruption power, these nasty corporations that drain you, pay you just enough so you don't quit power. Because we don't wrestle against flesh and blood, right? We can agree with that. Principalities, wickedness, evil in high places. So we of God are surrounded by those that are not of God, and it's going to be a battle. It's going to be a fight every single day. It don't change. Don't let your preacher tell you, you saved now, everything go right. There's still demons in you you need to cast out. I know, I'm working on mine. And here's the most important thing that you need to remember from Romans, from the King James Version of the Bible, the book of Romans. Once again, this is the Apostle Paul giving us some G-A-M-E. This is coming from chapter 12, verse number 2. That is Romans 2 and 12. Oh, this is wonderful. This is what you talk about in church, but you are conformed, and I'm going to prove it. And be ye not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is good and acceptable and perfect will of God. So that's a hard one to live in this world. Let's go NIV. Don't your preacher like to take you to the NIV? Well, let's go to the NIV. This is from the Apostle Paul, written in the book of Romans, chapter 12, verse 2, from the New International Version. Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, his good, pleasing, and perfect will. Be ye not conformed. What could that mean? Be ye not conformed to the fashion, the money. God gonna take care of your finances. You pour it right back into the beast system. Do not be conformed to trying to change the world, because Satan, Lucifer, Beelzebub, the Baphomet, whatever you want to call him, the dragon, rules the world. Why would you want to change something and don't have the power to change something that someone else rules? Be ye not conformed to the fornication. Be ye not conformed to the evil and narcissistic thoughts. Be ye not conformed to want to keep up with the Joneses to fund the very system that is oppressing you, your kids, and your family. Be ye not conformed. Don't conform to the rules of the government that are oppressing us. Don't conform to becoming trolls on content like this when you can see and read like I can, just because you like your money, your car more than to obey the word of God. Don't be mad at me. I've been there. I tried to conform. I tried to change the world. It did not work. You wondering what you talking about, Walt, did it? Satan, Beelzebub, Lucifer, Baphomet, dragon, demons, evil rules the world until the appointed time when that trumpet blows and order comes back. It shall not change. You cannot protest it away. You can't cry it away. You can't hate it away. You can't blame others. God is sitting on the throne, not worrying about the world. Why? It's under dominion of the Prince of Air right now. That is in the Bible, throughout the Bible. Be ye not conformed. Now, what are the main concepts that we can pick up from those 3 verses? Here they are. Number one concept that we need to know from the King James Version of the Bible about who runs the world. Beyonce told you wrong. Girls don't run the world. The ruler of this world is Satan. That's the number one concept. Throughout the Bible, it's telling you the evil one, right? The deceiver, the accuser runs the world. You call them the Nephilim, and you can call them whatever. Those spirits did not leave this planet. They inhabit us when we give dominion to enter us. That person hating on you is a spirit. There's familiar spirits. There's jealous spirits, murderous spirits. As above, so below. There's a spiritual realm. It's going to take and manifest in this physical realm. The Prince of Air, Prince of Communication, the Prince of Sound Waves, the Prince of Music, Appearance, Fashion is said devil. You expose Hollywood all you want. It's not going anywhere. You still going to go see the witchcraft. You're going to love it. Have a seat and enjoy. So that's the first concept. The ruler of this world is Satan. Concept number 2 that you need to remember is he is the God of this age. Satan is the God of this age, not of creation, not the Most High, not the all-powerful, the God of this age. If it was not true, would you get all these wars and all this destruction? Would your government be deceiving you? Would you have so much hatred around you, your family, your loved ones? Will there be so much hunger, poverty, violence? Would poor and the innocent be getting mistreated like they do? Concept number 2, the God of this age is the fallen one, Satan, Lucifer, the dragon, Baphomet. I don't care what you want to call him or her, is the God of this age. That is what the book tells us, and that's what we can see around us. You cannot protest that away. You're not going to vote it away. You're not going to come up with your causes, right? Your chants, your hashtags. Until further notice, the God of this age that we live in right now is Satan. And the last thing that we need to remember here is everything is under the control of the evil one. Satan got cast out of heaven but can still go back. Look at the book of Job. The Most High asked him, hey, Lucifer, where you been, fam? Walking to and fro the earth. Walking, talking. Yes, indeed. Under the power of the evil one. All of you that like to dabble with unsanctioned spirits, you know it. You know evil has came upon you. You have reaped what you sowed. If you leave that gateway open, you know the lustful spirit will get you. The angry spirit will get you. The evil spirit, envious spirit will get you. The jealous spirit will get you. I'm raising my hand. This doesn't happen to me. Come on now. This ain't church, but you can go ahead and testify to yourself. You can lie to me. You can lie to everyone else. You're not going to be able to lie to the universe, a.k.a. the spiritual realm. You're not going to do that. We know these energies exist, and they're all controlled, everything negative, by the evil one. So if you're wondering, I did not answer the question for what you talking about. Well, Diddy, you ain't no preacher. The Bible say this. We not under the law no more. Well, I think Jesus, Yahusha, Yahuwah, the Prince of Peace, whatever you want to call him, told you, listen here. I can't change no law. I can't fulfill it. So yes, you still under the law, and every preacher tells you that is there to make you feel good. They serve someone else. They're in a circle with a secret handshake. They can never tell you the truth. They are gatekeepers to keep you broke, busted, disgusted spiritually. They give you just a morsel so you will come back for more. When all you have to do is open your mind, your heart, your spirit, and have ears to hear and eyes to see, and it will come to you. All you got to do is ask. Ask, and it shall be given you. Seek, and ye shall find. Knock, and it shall be opened unto you. For everyone that asketh receiveth. To he or she, him, whoever knocketh, it shall be open. Ask for wisdom, you shall get it. That's what I did. But there's a price. You got to give up something. I gave up lust. That's what you're wondering. Well, how you know all this? I paid a price for it. I'm working on 3 years of not having sex. I don't watch porn. I don't whack it off. It was the hardest thing I ever did in my life. I earned this. So all of y'all in my comment section, all I'm going to tell you is thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And don't forget to catch my next content. I paid the price for this wisdom. I sacrificed. You got to give to get. I gave away lust. I gave away the pleasure, because sin is pleasurable sometimes. Oh, God, is it pleasurable till you got to pay the price. I hit rock bottom, and I used Matthew 7. I asked for wisdom, and it came to me. But to get it, I had to pay this price. None. No sex. Working on 3 years. I don't watch porn hub. I don't whack it off. Probably why I'm going to turn 50 on July 23rd, and I do not look it. I paid the price. I hit the rock bottom. I looked in the mirror and said, it's me. It's me, oh Lord, standing in need of prayer. It is me that's made my life miserable. It is me that tried to conform to this world. It is me that thought I could do everything myself, and I did not need anybody else, and I did not need wisdom, and I did not need grace. Grace got to be earned. I know. We saved by grace. Huh. How's that working out for you? I'm not there with you right now, sister such and such, brother whoever. How's it working out for you now? How's it working for your family? How's it working for your finances? How's it working for your morals? Why do you feel the way you feel? Are you 40 and you look 60? Why are you single? Why are you depressed? Why are you suffering from the anxiety? Why you got to go to altar call every single Sunday? And there you go. There you go. Because we think in secret, but the universe picks up on it, a.k.a. the spiritual realm. And as I told you, as above, so below. So remember these 2 things before I go. Number 1, I just shared with you 3 Bible verses that prove without a shadow of doubt that Lucifer, Satan, Beelzebub, the devil, Baphomet, Nephilim, whatever the hell you want to call him, is the prince of air, is the ruler of this age, running things. It will not get better, because you should not conform to this world, but renew your mind and have eyes to see, ears to hear, and catch them parables that Jesus, Yahusha, Yahuwah, whatever you want, call him what you want, go by many names, gave you. And number 2, you just been on Project Expertise, where I'm the project. I suffered from all these things. I suffered from a lack of wisdom. I suffered for conforming to the world. I suffered trying to change the world. I suffered in all these ways until I picked up the book, and it came to me. Came to me like a song I wrote. Came right to me. I just gave you the, once again, number 2. You've been on Project Expertise. On the project, I share with you the expertise. And remember this, and this is very important. Ma'am, sir, you're more than enough. You're worthy. You're worthy of the grace of God. You are worthy for abundance, and that means a long life, breaking generational curses, right? You're worthy. You're adequate. You're special. You're all the good things that you want to be, that you see in your mind's eye. Asking, it shall be given you. Seeking, ye shall find. Knocking, it shall be opened unto you. For everyone that asketh receiveth. He or she that knocketh, it shall be opened unto you. You deserve it. There's no fence around keeping you from happiness. There's no guards armed guards keeping you from happiness and peace. Right? Happiness is a destination rarely traveled by a multitude. I'm going to tell you again, sir, listen to me. Happiness is a destination, a road seldomly traveled by a multitude. Be that one. Be the one in your family that breaks the curses. Be the one in your family that renews your mind, and be the one to know that all the tools that you need are inside of you. Do you know the YouTube etiquette? Sir, ma'am, do you know the YouTube etiquette? Let me help you. You should like, you should share, you should subscribe, you should hit the notification bell, and a notification bell just might hit you like the harsh reality that the devil, Satan, Lucifer, Baphomet, the dragon, is the prince of this world, is the God of this world, is the God of this age, until further notice. When balance and righteousness come back, if we're lucky, we'll get to see it. If not, you'll stand and wait in line until your number is called. I hope you have a great, great week. I hope you consider some of the things that I've talked about in this presentation. And I hope all you haters, familiar spirits, monitoring spirits, come on down to this comment section. Tell me how wrong I am. Correct me. And I'm going to tell you, have a nice day. Thank you for watching. I am glad you enjoyed the video. Have a great one. You just been on Project Expertise. I'm the project. I share with you the expertise. I'm having a conversation with myself. You've overheard it, and I hope you heard the conversation correctly. Like the song says, whoop, there it is. Have a great, great day. Hope everybody is well. We're going to see you on the next episode when we are in Spain. We're on the way to Spain. Then I'm going to go to Paris. Then I'm going to go to London. And then I'm going to do it all again, because the he that is in me is greater than the he that's in the world. See you on the next one. Hasta mañana and all them other good things.
Y'all the reason we keep pushing. Keep on talking. We like
These
it.
people keep talking about me, but I don't care what they say. These people keep talking about me.